Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Yeah, I told you. Watch this. I think they got this bathroom done, except for the grouting. These here, they put in, this here hooks underneath the tile. This here pulls down on the tile to keep everything level. So, I'm not going in there and I'm not touching nothing. I don't want to mess it up. Well, it looks pretty good. This is the boss right here.
You know it.
Ain't that the way it is in almost every family?
That's right. If you're smart.
Yeah. I just go along.
I need to get me a good camera.
Yeah, well, they're all good.
They are.
But I go in there like on a Monday at Cody's and it might be just great. And then 2 or 3 months I go by and we went down with our friends. We sat there, I'll bet you, for 45 minutes before a waiter even came over there.
I'd get up and walk out.
Well, I felt bad for my guests. I said, I'm sorry. I said, usually
It's never like that.
No.
Of course, you got friends with you when it happens.
Always. It's just like if you have a favorite restaurant and somebody says, hey, what do you recommend?
And they don't have
I hate that question.
What do you recommend? And then they don't have it.
Well, yeah, you'll recommend them to go to a certain restaurant and they'll come back and tell you, worst food I've ever had.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's happened.
So, I don't even like recommending restaurants.
Olive Garden, no, you can't go wrong there. I mean, you're right. They're the best.
They're always the same.
They are. Very consistent.
Now, for ribs, I will say I have sent a couple people up there and I've never had a complaint yet. Is that oak wood fire grill thing?
Yeah, you know, Diamond and I.
You don't like it?
I've never been.
Oh.
I've never been. And he said it's pretty good, though.
It's nothing fancy, which that's for me.
Nothing fancy, yeah.
You know, just regular old tables and chairs and...
I'll tell you what, we did have Applebee's not long ago, and I was actually surprised because it's hit or miss with Applebee's for us. Always.
Which one did you go to? One up at Spanish Springs area? Okay.
And it was really good. I think he had the steak, and I had a chicken, parmesan, and the vegetables and stuff. It was actually very good.
Good.
Bourbon chicken, I think, is what it was.
Most Applebee's, though, especially on weekends, are really crowded.
Oh, they're slammed. Yeah, they got the drink specials, and then they're open till 2, and
and around here,
their trivia and
there
all
ain't
that.
too many bars open after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you know.
There's a few, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
people that don't live here don't understand how this town shuts down at 9 o'clock, man. By 10 o'clock, they're in bed.
Yep, that's funny.
See, I used to work nights all the time.
Did you?
And so, yeah, I kind of still am.
Right. Yeah, I used to work nights as a CNA.
Oh, I'll leave you alone. I won't bother you anymore.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're the birthday man, whatever you want.
See this dog right here? She hates me. She's sitting there. She'll just bark at me. She'll sit there and just bark at me.
So how old are you? 21 and holding?
Me?
Yeah.
39.
39 and holding.
Yeah, I'm just like Jack Benny. I'm 39. Well, they started working in the kitchen. Around the corner right there. Took the stove and refrigerator out. This is all still wet. I can't walk out there. I know, it looks a mess. I had to set my drink here because they moved the refrigerator clear over there. And it'll start over here. Look at the doors sitting over here. There's another door somewhere. Man, Sue's got a construction job here. We got the floor guys coming Monday. This is Saturday. the wood floor guys coming Monday. They got this back. This has been grouted. They're going to finish this off today over here, but they had to get this done first and let it dry and grout it so they could put the washer and dryer back in place. And I think tonight we're using this bathroom. It looks like it's mostly dry. Not completely. You can still see the light colored areas in the grout. That's dry. The darker color areas is not completely dry. But they're pretty much done except for putting the trim back on the baseboard. As you can see, the baseboards is not put on yet. They got the toilet back up. They got to put the baseboards back on. And the tiles in. Pretty much matches, goes good with the shower tile. Anyways, who picked it up? Yeah, that's coming along. Monday they're going to come here and tear all this carpet out in that room and in this room and this hallway. He's going to come in here. I don't know if he's going to do this tonight or tomorrow, but believe it or not, these little areas here take a long time to get them done because they just don't have the room to work. You know, and he'll probably have to take his door off, take that toilet out, and he'll probably set it in a tub. I'm just guessing. That's what I would do. And then he'll start doing this. It's all the little, there's just a small space, and even though it doesn't take a lot of tile, it just takes a long time to cut everything. You'll have to cut under the door trims here, around there. He's got a special saw that cuts the exact amount off right there, so the tile can slide up underneath of that. Oh my God, look at this mess. Doors, my house is totally tore apart. See, you buy a pre-owned home, all this work's done. God. We got 2 floor contractors working at the same time.
Yeah, Tom people said they're on the way.
Huh?
Tom people said they're on the way.
There's beds. Here's stuff. More stuff. There's another door. The wood guys are working. They've got everything tore apart here. They're in there tearing up the... Let me turn the light on. They're tearing up the nail strips. Let me walk in here. There's more doors from the bed. All this is in the way, and my tile guy hasn't got this grouted yet. Got to take up all this nail strip. I know this is probably boring for a lot of people, but my point about this is when you buy a new house, and if you decide to do upgrades, this is the stuff you have to go through. Storage in a house, any house, is a big deal. You're used to living up north where you got outbuildings in the backyard, or maybe a barn or an extra storage building. Here you're not allowed to have that. So all of a sudden, how much closet space do you have? Attic space, garage space becomes a big deal. These chairs, I'll leave them here. He'll probably start putting the wood floor in, then take the chairs and move them over here on top of the wood floor, and then continue on. And then when we get done, they'll put all the furniture back in here. Buy a pre-owned home that you really like, in the area that you like, all of these upgrades we're doing is done for you. It's just a matter of finding the one that you like, and that's what I was saying about pre-owned homes. All this stuff is done for you. Let me go in here. Oh God, look at this mess.
It gets worse.
Jesus. I feel like I live in a dump. They've got this bathroom pretty much done. Not completely done, but it's all been grouted. The tile work is done. You even got it done in the closet. All that kind of thing. But as you can see, things like this, you know, they have to get that done. They have to get the baseboard nailed in, and then they have to caulk. In Florida, you have to caulk the top of the baseboard with a white caulk. You see that little crack right in there? That has to be caulked. Because if you look here, this has already been done. See that? You have to caulk things here. As part of the inspection, when you go to sell the house to, they'll check for cracks in that. It's a place where bugs can hide, so you have to make sure it's caulked. It's caulked everywhere, anywhere. See, all the way down through there. It's all caulked, so there's no cracks anywhere. They use like a white silicone kind of caulking. Oh, well, gosh. Well, these wood guys here will be out here today. They'll be done. That's Roberto's. We've worked with them before. They're pretty accurate and they're pretty quick in and out. The tile guys, I've never worked with these tile guys before. And I don't know. They were supposed to have been done yesterday. So